Hey guys, so today I'm doing an unboxing from Z Cubes. This wasn't actually from Z Cubes, it was from a China Mall store, but I'll unbox it here anyway. So getting straight into it, I think we'll save these two and this one for last because I'm really looking forward to those ones. Let's get this one out of the way first. Yeah, I'm gonna just rip this box. Okay. So this is one of those like fold cubes. It's not actually a puzzle, it's just a cool cube that I would like to have. Don't actually even know how it opens. Okay, yeah, so it like unfolds into different shapes and stuff like that. There is versions of this that have a Rubik's Cube color scheme, so when it's in a cube it actually looks like a Rubik's Cube, but this is not one of them. Yeah, you can, even if you get another one, you can just like slot it in here and it makes cool shapes. So yeah, that's this one out of the way. Okay, next up is this one. This is actually one I've wanted for many years, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Okay. Oh wow, it feels so nice. Okay, so this one just turns on its edges. Oh, that's really smooth actually. So now you might have actually seen there. This looks like just like a clover permings type thing, but it's actually just a 3x3. Like literally it's just a 3x3 shape mod. It's similar to the Master Morphics, but these corners are hidden inside the cube, but you can see there. So it has centers, the four edges, and then the four corners. These two are visible, and then these two are underneath the puzzle. But anyway, let's do some shape-shifting moves, shall we? Yeah, I have to align this now because I'm not sure. Ah, there we go. Oh, hey, this is already looking so insane. Okay, how about we just go ahead and mix this up? So I'm looking really forward to messing around with this puzzle because, as I said, I've wanted this for many years and I finally got it. So it's actually already probably one of my favorite shape-shifting puzzles in my collection. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it should be a bit more complicated, like kind of complicated to solve, but it shouldn't be that complicated. This is actually really cool. Yeah, you can actually see one of the, let me try and move it out of the way. You can see, wait, let me just, yeah, okay, yeah, you can see one of those corners that are meant to be on the inside of the cube. It's like one of these corners on a 3x3, but it's, when it's solved, it's hidden. So there is four of these throughout the cube, so technically you could have some sort of like corner and edge parity, but obviously you just have to switch two of these and then the parity is gone. But yeah, so that's this one messed up. So let's get into this one. This is one I've also wanted for quite a while now. Oop. There we go. And it is a corner turning octahedron. So I do have the face turning octahedron. I don't actually know where it is right now, but I do have it somewhere around here. And I've always wanted the corner turning one to complete the collection, and now I have it. So let's go ahead and try it out. Oh wow, just feeling this thing, it feels so nice. Okay, first turns. Oh, I almost tried to turn it like a FTO for a second there. First turns. Wow, it's very clicky, but it is very smooth. Like there's a clicking mechanism on the corners, but the turning in between the corners are very smooth actually. And tips. Ooh, that's like almost impossible to turn. Yo, I can't actually turn it. There we go. So this thing definitely will need a lot of break-in. Maybe I'll take it apart and actually remove those clicking mechanisms because I'm not too big of a fan of it right now. The side is a lot smoother actually. And also the tip on this side. I do think there's also a bit of lube on the cube. I don't know if it's from that cube or from this cube, but my hands are slipping a bit, but it should still be fine. Now this cube, if y'all haven't already guessed, functions identically to a Perminx. Just the Perminx has 4 axes. I don't know how you would, what the plural would be for that, but anyway, and this one has 6. So it essentially solves identically to a Perminx, just with a lot more pieces, obviously. So let's finish scrambling this up. Yeah, some of these tips are like impossible to turn. Okay, there we go. You're like incredibly hard to turn. This one is like really smooth. Okay, I spoke too soon. Yeah, but I assume if I can take out the springs or at least file down the mechanism a bit, this thing will become a lot better. Yeah, but anyway, that is the scramble. Oh, this actually looks so weird. So for those of y'all who know, don't know, the FTO has like two separate cycles of pieces. So pieces cannot go to adjacent faces, they can only go to opposite faces. So looking at this color scheme, it looks really odd because I'm not used to seeing like yellow and red next to each other, or like certain color schemes next to each other. But yeah, this looks lovely, and I'm looking forward to solving this one a lot as well. Now, let's get into the Vin 4x4 first. So I've been maining the YJ Mini for the longest of time, and it's just like a really nice cube, so I'm hoping this is a good contender for a new main. Wow, it feels smaller than the MGC, I think. Yeah, like ever so slightly smaller, like just barely a millimeter. But it is definitely a lot bigger than my main cube. Okay, so getting straight into this. Yo, Uncle Tingman would not be happy at the amount of plastic in this. Okay, anyway, oh wow, the outside feels very grippy. I thought this would be like a very matte cube, but it's almost glossy actually. Okay, anyway, first turns. Oh wow. This is like such an amazing cube. Inner layers. Wow, okay. This is almost definitely going to be my main. The inner layers are actually too fast for me right now. So after setup, this, like literally, I'm guaranteeing you this will be my main. Slice moves. It's a bit grindy, but it's still very smooth. I don't know how it can be grindy and smooth, but it just is. Wow. Okay, this is like definitely my favorite 4x4 now that I've ever tried. Yeah, looking really forward to doing a lot of solves on this one. Okay, next up, let me just move these boxes out of the way. Next up, we'll get to the WRM 6x6. I've been getting into 6x6 a lot recently, so I'm looking really forward to going to this. Also, I forgot to show, but there was a bunch of accessories in here. A bunch of accessories in this box. Let's just quickly take a look at them. This is for the 4x4, by the way. So it comes with a nice, this is a pretty heavy screwdriver, nice metallic screwdriver, cube pamphlet, and a lovely like bag for the cube. This is a really nice material as well. Oop. Okay, anyway, getting back to the 6x6. Well, this actually looks bigger than the MGC for some reason. Okay, but it's definitely smaller. I don't know why it looked bigger. Okay. Let's get into the accessories first so I don't forget it, like for the 4x4. So it's literally just the screwdriver and the pamphlet, so yeah. Okay. Oh wow, this cube feels so small in my hands. Let's open this. Okay. Wow, oh, this one feels matted. First turns. Wow, okay. The size is pretty small, but I did main the mini 4x4 for a while, so that's not the mini 4x4, this is the mini 4x4. But so I can get used to smaller cubes, but this is very small in comparison to the MGC. Like, yeah, that's okay. It's not as big of a difference as I thought it was, but because it's just like more on each side, it seems so much bigger. Like, yeah, I can wrap my hands around it and it doesn't feel comfortable. This feels like comfortable. Okay, inner layers, let's do parity. it's so much better than the MGC. It does need some setup and break in because it does feel like sort of sandy in a good way and a bad way. The good way being that it feels nice, and the bad way being that it like feels scratchy to turn, but it's still so lovely. Let's do some slice moves. Oop, whoa. Okay, the size of the small outer layer is hard to grip when I'm doing slice moves for the parity algorithm, but the parity algorithm feels so nice. So let's do some turns on this MGC that I've been maining for the past couple of years and see how the difference. Okay, it feels already so much. So this is a bit smoother because I have lubed it and set it up, and it's been broken in with thousands of solves. But it's so much harder to turn, and my hand is actually getting sore just in these little few turns compared to that. And the slice moves on this one are pretty bad. Not because of the slice moves themselves, but because of the inner layer. And speaking of that, let's try the inner layer on this. Oh wow, the inner layer on this, it's like it's actually the same as the second inner layer. And the outer layer is a bit faster, but it feels the same. It's amazing, the 6x6. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing with this one the most out of all of these cubes. And I'm hoping to start averaging low 150 on this soon, so... Oh, and also let's try M slices for all of them. Oh wow, this is lovely. Yo, okay, I'm really gonna enjoy this cube a lot. Oop, the center cap fell off. I have heard this is a bit of a problem. Okay, I don't know which way to put this in. Oh yeah, okay, I can see the notch. Okay, I have heard that the center caps do pop off sometimes. I'll just glue them down whenever they pop off, but yeah, it's still such a nice cube. So yeah, anyway, getting into the last cube of the unboxing. This one's a big one. And I haven't known about this puzzle for a long time, but ever since I found out about it, I've wanted it. So this one is called, okay, let me see if I can remember this. This is called the AJ corner turning Megamink something. I can't remember what that something was. Or maybe that was the whole name and I just thought it was. Whoa, this is actually really heavy. Okay, let's open this up. Obviously, as you can see, I have to sticker this myself because otherwise it would be a lot more expensive. Here's all of the stickers. Okay, and getting onto the cube. Oh wow, this is a lot. Okay, it's smaller and bigger than I was expecting it. Like, I expected it to be a lot bigger, but it also feels a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Let's actually compare it to the Gigaminx. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty much the exact same size as the Gigaminx. Actually, slightly bigger. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Okay, I'm trying to align them and then lift them up very slightly. You can like see that it's just slightly smaller touches. But anyway, getting back to this one, it is such a lovely puzzle. You can see the intricacy of this cuts and that. And anyway, let's get straight onto trying the turning. Wow, it's actually a lot better than I was expecting. It turns better than this corner turning octahedron, which is amazing. And smaller tips. A bit harder, but it still turns better than that cube. So I'm actually really happy with this. But yeah, let's turn this a little bit more on all the sides, see if it's consistent throughout. Yeah, so this tip is a bit harder than the other one. Okay, so this definitely will need some break-in. Maybe there's a way to loosen the pieces as well, but yeah, I'm really gonna love doing this cube whenever I can. It's gonna take I'm pretty sure the solve on this thing will take like half an hour or more because it's a really hectic cube. But yeah, that's all for this unboxing, I guess. So thanks for watching this unboxing, guys. I will definitely be posting a full time-lapse solve of this, maybe even also the stickering process. and I will be posting videos on attempting to solve these two cubes, as well as some good times that I get on those two cubes. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. Anyway, see you.